Today we'll be discussing what video games and movies we're excited for in 2023. Welcome to the Switch Clicks Podcast, episode 117, recorded on December 22nd, 2022. My name is Dakota, and today I'm joined by Nathan.
Hello.
And Tyler.
Hello.
So we've each chosen one piece of
media.
When you are listening to this, it is now 2023. How's the future? And now you are also a couple weeks closer than we are to any of these releases.
Oh, before we do get started though, I do want to say that we're not gonna talk about the Super Mario Bros. Movie in this because
we've talked about it too much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Multiple episodes.
Multiple episodes. Don't want to kick a dead horse.
And I'm sure we'll be continue to kick that dead horse once the movie does come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
True. That dead horse will not go unkicked.
I guess without further ado, which one of us wants to go first?
Oh, you know what? I'll take it because I got probably the weirder stuff. I'll start with video games because, everyone likes video games. So my video game that I am looking forward to the most is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which is very surprising because I don't normally like superhero stuff. It's not like I do. It's not like I have a weird addiction to it, and it's like what my entire life revolves around. No, I'm just excited for the video game. I don't even really know what this game is. They've given very basic information, but I just can't get enough of it. Not only will it be Kevin Conroy's last Batman performance, which is quite sad, but you still get Kevin Conroy Batman, which is cool. You get all the other great voice actors, mostly Tara Strong playing Harley Quinn, but like everything we've seen about the movie, everything we've seen about the game just looks really good, which is weird. I guess it's not weird, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything I'm scared about yet, which maybe just means they haven't shown it in the trailers. It's a shooter, which I don't normally like to play, but it's a nice mix-up from the normal like Batman Arkham stuff, which this takes place in the same universe. And it's very weird because it was supposed to come out last year, but then it didn't. And then I think it got delayed again. We've only ever gotten like 30 seconds of gameplay footage, and all the rest has been in-game cutscenes. But the in-game cutscenes look really good.
Yeah, they do. They do look really impressive.
And I just don't know what is drawing me to this game as much as it is. Outside of the fact that it's Rocksteady, I am like seething. I am writhing. I am just waiting, if you will. I cannot wait for this game to come out. And I am just worried it's going to not be very good, even though it only has looked quality so far.
Maybe that's the reason why you're excited, because you want to see if it actually is bad.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it.
Because I mean, to be honest, like when they decide to make this game instead of say another Arkham Knight game, like
another Batman game,
like that in and out of itself already concerns me. But
yeah,
it also does. There's also that balance of interest towards seeing how they fare with a different different genre. Not to mention,
it feels like they wanted to mix it up a bit.
Yeah,
but I haven't played any Rocksteady game outside of Batman, so I just don't know what their first-person shooters look like.
What else is there to talk about? To be honest, like you said before, it's because there's this secretive. I think they're trying to. There's probably going to be something like maybe at least one thing in the game that's going to impress us.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I'm optimistically holding out for that. Now, I guess we could move over to Dakota.
Oh wow, pushing it over.
Yeah, what is your favorite? What is your most hyped game?
To be fair, moving it over to me is probably better because everybody already knows what Nathan's is.
That's true. What? I'm waiting patiently to see what it could possibly be.
But my video game that I'm probably hyped for, not probably, I am hyped for it, is Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay! I still have to play Fallen Order.
Okay, Fallen Order, amazing game.
It's a good game.
It's the best Star Wars game I've played, and it's probably the only Star Wars game I've played.
I
That's sad. That's
don't
sad.
really-
Oh, besides like Lego Star Wars 3 on the 3DS.
That's
Wow.
even more sad.
that is an insane pick. I was gonna say I don't really buy Star Wars games, but I saw this one and went, I'm gonna give it a shot, and it was good.
It was.
Even though
I'm
I
interested to
stopped-
see how they evolve the kind of gameplay and the combat. Because I thought,
Mhm.
because you know, a sequel to a game where your character evolves in the game, what's the catch? Do they take away your powers?
Yeah.
Yeah, like how do they make it so that they don't nerf your character purely out of plots?
I know this is a kind of a deep cut, but my brother's recently been playing through Kingdom Hearts, and the second Kingdom Hearts game that is like a card game or something, but the game pretty much starts off with you walking into a room and going, "You've walked into the magical room where you forget how to do everything and lose all your skills and memories from the previous game." What? And that's how the game starts, and I think that's very funny.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't do that with this one. Like, I
Mhm.
assume we'll meet the villain, which is that guy in the tube in the trailers.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping it's not like, I don't have any powers right now. I'm just going to yoink yours for now. And then the entire game is just getting back those powers.
Yeah,
I think
can
they're smart
see-
enough not to do that, though.
Yeah, that'd be
Hopefully.
well. We've seen games do that before, way too many times.
It's kind
Yeah.
of good because the trailer has him like having two lightsabers, which is kind of, I'm pretty sure that's how the last game ended, with two lightsabers. So it seems like he's at least going to keep the lightsabers. Maybe all his force power gets sucked away from the guy in the tube, but at least he has the lightsabers still.
Yeah. I'm just hoping also for some new areas to explore, because I believe the last ones were just like swamp, rocky swamp, desert, rocky desert.
Wow, that sounds
Yeah.
very fun of a game.
That's kind of it. I want
It is
I want
kinda,
to
yeah.
explore like a rainforest with like trees that you can climb,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, or even something like the modern cities. I
Oh.
just want to walk around those. That'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah, I kind of forgot
Cities?
Star Wars had
Ooh.
cities.
It's-
Um,
I do think that cities might be a little more appropriate for another type of game. To be honest,
Yeah, maybe. It's harder to like, climb a building and make it feel like Star Wars.
Yeah, but if you
Like
had
climbing a pile
if
of
you had a
rocks.
chase scene like in episode 2 where they were chasing the bounty hunter that was trying to kill
Isaiah
Padme,
Russell.
and you have to jump from
God,
like
I remember that. I don't know.
big
Yeah.
what do you call it, flying cars to flying car.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of
pretty
cool.
you pretty much described one of the canceled Star Wars games.
Oh,
It was gonna be a city. It was gonna take place in Coruscant, and you're a bounty hunter, and you're traversing around the city.
but it's
Yeah,
not
that'd be
Star Wars
cool.
Bounty Hunter. The game. that they
Star Wars 1313,
Oh, that one. I do
Yeah,
remember hearing
it's-
about that one.
the Boba Fett game.
Weird thing to say. I kind of hope that they make it easier to get skins for your character in the sequel, because I liked the skins in the last one. Kind of, they were a little bare bones. There's a couple cool ones, but they're
I mean, his
also
character
just
design
really
is also kind
difficult
of
to
bare
find.
bones. Yeah, they are hard to find. I think there was only a handful of them that I actually found, because you need to like either complete achievements or find all the collectibles, and you only really find that till the end of the game.
That
Yeah.
scares me.
But then they also have like, oh, you can pay an extra $20 and get skins.
Hate a brick rest. You gotta be kidding
You
me.
know. The customization for the lightsabers were like super in depth for being such small items, though, which I really
Oh,
appreciate.
yeah. I forgot
I mean,
about
you
that.
could
That was cool.
practically change the colors. So I mean,
Yeah, you could change the color of the crystal, that will change the color of the blade, or you
Yeah.
could change like the model, even like small bits of the model. You can change like the little buttons. It was crazy detailed for something you never see.
What lightsaber
guess
color were you?
that's where they
Oh,
focus
I
all their
am-
efforts.
I'm always orange or
I
yellow,
went for orange too.
depending what's available.
I
Depending on
normally
what's
go
available.
for purple, but I changed to orange, and then I think late game switched to like yellow or white.
Yeah, the white one
But-
is really cool.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know why, but you do strike me as an orange guy.
Well, that is my favorite color, so yes, it is.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe I already knew that, and it was
What
like a
is iconic
subconscious thing.
color?
But I did forget if I did know it already.
So Nathan,
The
I
people are
wonder
wondering.
what your game is.
The people
Oh,
want to know.
that's a tough one. You know, that's a very tough one. Um, let's just say this is a game that no one knows about.
Nathan, the
Then
people are in tears. They want to know.
it's no one knows.
Nathan, the kingdom of fans are in tears right now.
Kingdom
What
of
game could
Fans,
it be?
The Legend of Zelda. Breath of Darkness.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh,
Just kidding. Tears of the Kingdom.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Maybe
I'm
just
surprised.
another.
Yeah, okay.
Well, okay. Tears of the Kingdom. What is there to expect? Nothing. I
What?
honestly don't know what to expect from this game, other than skies and caves.
Okay.
And
I guess that
Nintendo
makes
doesn't-
sense.
being so like secretive and quiet about this, especially since they skipped out on the Game Awards again for this game. It kind of makes me skeptical on how much they'll introduce. Like I know I've seen through the patents that they'll bring in some really crazy sky mechanics, like how you can bullet time and shoot upside down or something like that.
Huh.
Or you can use that tier to clip through a whole mountain or maybe find a secret cave. But as far as anything goes, this is like brand new territory, and unless they show one trailer, like one actual trailer, not some like trailer that shows all the stuff that we already know about, then maybe I'll have more to say about this game. But other than that, I've been waiting. I think we've all been waiting since 2017. So that's that.
I think I want the new trailer for the game just to start with Link falling from the sky again, but just stay on that shot the whole time. Through the whole
Just
runtime of the trailer.
the sky shot.
Just the sky shot. Yeah, that's the money shot, and who needs anything else?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how you make Breath of the Wild better without remaking it, and it kind of seems like they're like reinventing it, which is
Yeah.
cool because Breath of the Wild in and of itself was a reinvention.
the thing that a lot of people had nitpicks for was that because they miss the traditional style of Zelda games, they kind of want to see stuff like traditional dungeons or maybe more story, all like the obvious stuff that I guess they might be already doing. But I don't know where else we can go with that.
I think all you need is just slightly more story and more things to explore. And
Yeah,
I think people will be happy.
I don't know. It's going to be weird because Breath of the Wild innovated so much on the like open world game kind of formula.
Mhm.
It would feel weird if they just kind of did it again because they're the ones who created it. And would it feel maybe a little stale and samey?
Yeah,
Or would it
that's
feel fresh because they were the ones who popularized it?
especially since this is like in the same world, just adding sky islands and caves. I'm not
Is it
sure.
the same Link?
Yep, same Link, same Zelda.
So is he gonna get Memory Palace mind erased?
I think the only nerf that we know so far is that he's gonna lose his arm and the Master Sword.
Presumably, yeah, that makes sense.
But other than that, there's really nothing else we'd know about this. Oh well, I mean they did have some age rating reveals. Not much.
Oh,
Literally the exact same thing as Breath of the Wild. ESRB is E10, PEGI is I think 12 or something.
it is funny seeing Twitter explode over E10 plus rating on Tears of the Kingdom. Like,
Yeah,
finally, our content drought has been saved by the
But then-
ESRB rating.
but then 5 seconds later, people were pessimistic, like, "Oh, why can't we get another T-rated Zelda game?"
I want Link to chop off a Bokoblin's arm and it to be gruesome, not just poof into smoke. Grr. That's
Well, I mean, we did see someone die an agonizing death before in a Zelda game.
Oh.
Uh,
That sucked when I'm trying to think of a funny Zelda character. Tingle died gruesomely in that game. Yeah, Wind Waker was weird. To be fair, Wind Waker did have Link stabbing Ganondorf through the face, which was kind of gruesome. So maybe he'll do that.
what, through like right through the skull?
It wasn't that. Maybe I'm misremembering, but isn't that how Wind Waker ends?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they do
He
that.
literally gets stabbed through his skull.
Maybe that's because like, isn't Wind Waker like E10 plus or even just E10
E10.
or like
E10 plus. Well, same
Whatever.
age rating.
like or E? I don't
Not
actually
E.
know what Wind Waker is. Oh yeah, okay. So there's a chance maybe Link stabs Ganon through the skull.
Through the skull. It's been talked to death, yeah. I mean, people lost their minds with 5 seconds of new footage that we've never seen before. But I mean,
That's
What else
just
can I
what
say?
happens with this
that's
game.
just
with
what
these
happens.
kinds of
We're
games.
that desperate for news.
It's true. It is true.
But hey, most anticipated game. Finally.
Oh yeah. They lost to Elden Ring before.
Twice.
I lost to Elden Ring twice? That
Yeah,
sucks.
twice. Because they
I didn't
allowed
even-
Elden Ring to get nominated again.
That's crazy. I do think it's funny that I first knew of Elden Ring because it won.
Same here.
Most hyped game.
I didn't know it was going to be another Souls game.
I had no idea what it was until until it won, which is very funny.
Very sad.
I have a movie I'm excited for, being one that doesn't really slot in well what we were just talking about. As I'm excited for the Barbie movie. As I don't know what it is. It seems kind of everything I'd want in a Barbie movie, where it doesn't really take itself too seriously. It's a comedy. Ryan Gosling plays Ken. It's really everything I would want. I was scrolling through the cast, and it's weird because I saw Michael Cera in it, and I thought that was a joke because everyone puts Michael Cera in everything. And then I went onto IMDb and saw Michael Cera again. So I think he actually might be in the movie, which is crazy. But also like Margot Robbie Barbie, that's kind of cool. She was in the
Yeah.
trailer for like a couple, like 25 seconds. There's
Well-
only been one trailer and it was a teaser, but
Thumbnail.
it's true. She looks good in the movie. Apparently, Will Ferrell will be in it, but I'm starting to think this. Okay, maybe IMDb's lying to me, but it looks like Will Ferrell will be in it. I don't know where, but that's kind of cool. Ryan Gosling, Ken, as I already mentioned, Simu Liu shows up in the trailer.
Simu?
Yeah,
Ooh, who's he playing?
I don't know what he's playing, but he's in the movie and he's dancing, so that's cool. Ritu Ari, shoot, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Arya plays a character in a TV show that I watched, and I don't remember what TV show it is, but I remember liking her in it.
Okay.
She in a movie? Was it a TV show? Or... Shoot, I'm looking at it. I'm looking
I have
at
no clue which character you're talking about until you send me a picture of
She
it.
is in. Yes, she's in the Umbrella Academy. If you've seen the
Oh.
Umbrella Academy, she plays the person who can copy other people's powers.
Okay.
She's pretty fun, and I'm overall, I don't know. There's been nothing about this movie, but I'm very much excited for it.
I mean, it literally like came out a few days. The trailer literally came out a few days ago. So I mean,
The trailer did.
It's-
Yeah, it's true.
there's not really too much. This once again, it's kind of like it came out of left field and no one was really
Mhm.
expecting it. So there's not much we can talk about.
And also, the trailer was a parody of 2001: A Space Odyssey, so that's funny.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Yeah, what the heck was
I think that makes me like the movie a lot more, because what Barbie movie would do that? This
What
one,
Barb-
apparently.
this one apparently? Yeah,
Yeah,
mean, it probably means it's also a different kind of Barbie movie.
I have to imagine. Honestly, if it's anything like Barbie: My Life in a Dream House, I'm happy. Which is a
Life in
TV
a Dream-
show.
Oh, I
It's like a
remember that show.
TV show from years ago that I don't know why my entire me and my siblings just loved watching it, but we did. And it's kind of funny a little bit. So if it's anything
mean-
like that, I'm happy.
What if it was like the movies? like all the Barbie movies.
I haven't really seen any of those, so I don't
You
know.
haven't seen the Barbie movies?
I have not. I know, fake fan, a big fan
Fake
alert.
fan?
Not a big Barbie fan. If anything, I just think it's a funny concept.
I
I
mean,
don't. Okay, actually,
this-
I am a fake. I am definitely a fake fan because one of my teachers during college worked on a Barbie movie, so I probably should have watched that one in
excuse me?
preparation. Who?
Who?
My one of my animation teachers worked on like a 2015 animated Barbie movie. I don't remember which one.
2015 animated Barbie movie.
I think it was 2015. It was somewhere around there. There's like
They're all like direct to video. So
yeah,
good luck.
they are. It's a direct to video one, but I just thought it was funny. But that's all I
Well-
have to say about Barbie.
What I do have to say about this, though, is it does remind me of like the 1990s, early 2000s when they did try to do like this whole real like live action gimmick before
Mhm.
Disney started picking it up. And the first movie I thought of when I saw this trailer was the live action Bratz movie.
There's a live action Bratz movie?
There's a live action Bratz movie.
That sounds really bad.
It is really bad.
Oh, okay.
It was really bad.
Hopefully it's not like that then.
Hopefully it's not like that. Hopefully it's something a little more someone can take a little more seriously.
Yeah, hopefully. I'd hope it's nothing like the live action Bratz movie.
My most anticipated movie is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the fifth and final main Indiana Jones film ever to be made.
I am excited.
I'm also very excited. Once again, first trailer, the first trailer blew my mind, but not in like
The
overly hyped
de-aging
way.
is crazy.
Yeah, that de-aging of
That's true.
Harrison Ford was insane. Like I didn't expect them to actually make him look like
It is. Yeah, it looks like him, which is
it looks
wild.
actually like him. Not some broken deep fake. This is like legit. This is like even
Yeah.
better than Luke Skywalker from
Oh, miles
Disney
Plus
better
show.
than Luke
like
Skywalker.
much better.
Probably because it's the actual guy that they're just de-aging.
Yeah.
That's
he-
true.
Because like, unlike Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford
Harrison
has
Ford.
not really changed. Like his body type has really not changed since Indiana Jones or even Star Wars.
That's true. I mean, he's gotten a couple more wrinkles, but I guess if you-
yeah, he's got a few.
well,
I don't
and
know.
scars from like plane crashes and whatnot, helicopter crashes.
Didn't know about that, but sure.
um, but yeah, I guess you're right. He kind of he didn't really age the same way that Mark Hamill did. So
Mhm.
de-aging him would be much easier. Still,
Mhm.
that was very shocking when they showed that.
Yeah, like Samuel L. Jackson in Captain Marvel is pretty good de-aging too, and I still think this one looks better somehow because I thought Captain Marvel would be the peak.
Yeah. I thought the Captain
Mhm.
Marvel one looked almost flawless.
Yeah,
Like they just had to
did
put makeup on him because
makeup
he
and
hasn't
and
aged
hairstyle.
that much. Samuel L.
he-
Jackson.
he's still pretty. He still looks pretty
Mhm.
young for his age.
Yeah.
The only problem now with de-aging is that they're still old underneath all that CGI, so it's kind of hard to make them look young physically.
Yeah.
But oh well. I think
Well, I mean,
he's going to be
yeah.
old for most of the movie anyway, I'd imagine.
Apparently,
Thing.
but there was like script leaks last year that it's like a time travel movie
Really?
where young
Okay.
Indiana Jones meets old Indiana Jones, or vice versa.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, the dial, like as a word, does kind of like make me think time travel. So I guess maybe that's the case. I do hope it's kind of not that. It's still exciting because I don't know. Indiana Jones, I don't think has ever been that bad.
No,
Even
it
the
hasn't
bad
been like
movie-
it hasn't been horribly bad. It's just been lukewarm.
It's just a really fun series. It's
Yeah.
just so genuine, and Harrison Ford actually enjoys acting in it, unlike Star Wars, which he like hates.
Yeah.
I remember there's a fake tweet from a couple months back where it was just like, in a recent interview with Harrison Ford, they asked about how
Mhm.
his thoughts on his Han Solo character, and Harrison Ford had to say, "I hope George Lucas dies," or something like that. And I think that pretty much sums up all his press tours for being Indiana Jones or being Han Solo. Because like Rise of Skywalker really did feel like they picked him up out of bed and said, "Please, please, please, please act in this movie."
Pay you millions of dollars to spend like 5 minutes in this movie.
And he stepped up on stage and went, "Please, like, don't be evil." And then he got paid millions of dollars. And that's crazy how it works.
Yep. But I guess that's the thing. That at least like with Indiana Jones, it's gonna feel more genuine. And
Yeah.
because Harrison Ford really likes it.
What are they gonna do after?
I don't know. I think I think they're just gonna end it off here. Or at least
I
have
hope they do. Because I can see the alternate universe where Harrison Ford dies and then they just make like young Indiana Jones or something like that and spin it off completely.
they've already done that.
They have already done that. Yes, I know. But like that was still during the initial Indiana Jones boom. It wasn't really as much of a classic as it is now.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. It's so weird to me that Indiana Jones is as like people always think you have to make it Indiana Jones because Indiana Jones in concept is just an adventure movie. So just make an adventure movie.
But it captures the magic. But like each of the movies just capture that magic of both Spielberg and George Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Which and speaking of which, I think both of them are just executive producers in this film rather than like a hands-on director.
Anyway, that's a lot of Indiana Jones talk. When in reality,
Dakota, you probably know nothing about these other than the fourth movie being notoriously bad.
Yep, I've seen half of the bad one.
I highly recommend you watch the trilogy, the original trilogy. They're really, really good. Like, if you want something good from both Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, then this is like the perfect 3 films that you'll want to watch.
Yeah, it's a good movie to watch. It's crazy how many movies you haven't seen, and that's kind of exciting because can't wait to watch them with you at some point, probably.
We're gonna force Dakota to watch these. They're amazing.
Yeah, probably that and The Dark Knight. I need to get him to watch The Dark Knight.
Yep.
Anyway, we got back on superheroes somehow.
Dang it! We have another superhero movie.
We have another superhero. I'm pretty sure.
Oh boy,
we do.
We do.
It is, of course, a sequel to the best Spider-Man movie.
I can't believe they made Spider-Man 2 again.
That's a hot
They
take.
did it.
Another Spider-Man 2?
Nah. It's literally my favorite Spider-Man movie.
You're making Spider-Man 4. Yay! Finally.
Spider-Man.
Anyways, yes, Across the Spider-Verse, which is technically part 1, but they removed the part 1.
So it's maybe part 1, who knows?
Yeah. Well, they named the third one, so it's
okay.
Kind
Probably
of part 1. Yeah. Anyways, yes, they're making a sequel to the Spider-Verse movie. Honestly, first one, they had some of the best scenes ever. Like the What's Up Danger when he falls down to the city or up to the city.
Yeah,
that's like one of the best scenes in cinema. And I'm just hoping it has that kind of emphasis or that kind of emotional toll.
I'd hope so. I'm pretty sure most of the people are the same. So
I don't think so. The writer and I think director are different, but they still have what's the 2 guys? Forget their names, but the 2 guys from
Miller.
Yeah, I think
there are 3 directors
producing it. Yeah, they brought in some guys, and the writer is different.
Yeah, well, there's Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and then also Dave Callahan.
Yeah. Which I mean might mean that they just hired them so they can have better perspective, or like now that they have a bigger budget or something.
Also,
but I'm just hoping it's
trailer, the poster that came out recently. It goes so hard. It's crazy how good that poster is. For like
how much they fit into it.
It's a good poster.
I'm just hoping they don't do the floating heads thing for like the official posters that they put out for like theaters, and they try to
Yeah.
fit all the Spider-Man in there.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
What would be interesting if they do maybe like a Spider-Man logo collage with a bunch of characters, and they all are like evenly sized. I think that's the best they could do if they want to fit them all in there.
Yeah.
They probably don't want to give away any of the plot spoilers if any characters speak. Just
Yeah, 'cause as
I
soon
am
as you give a speaking role, then people
yeah,
lose their
you won't get
minds.
credit. I'm just really hoping that Spectacular Spider-Man speaks.
Well, it is.
Please.
It is easier to sneak people into a recording studio than it is in a
I just-
full-scale Hollywood studio.
Yeah.
I want them to directly adapt the Spider-Man Spider-War comics, in which 90% of Spider people are viciously murdered. Why can I not ask
Gasp.
for that? I want to see in animation that one scene from the comics in which everyone from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends from the 1970s or 80s are brutally murdered in comic. Why can't I get that? I want that to happen, except it's Spectacular Spider-Man and the 90s animated Spider-Man, and I cry. Is that so hard to ask for?
From Sony, maybe because they
Maybe.
want to keep it PG.
I guess that's true.
Could also just be the third movie as well.
I do.
Yeah,
I
and-
actually do genuinely hope they don't do any spider totem stuff, which is like the weird mysticality they get into the comics, which always kind of goes hand in hand with Spider-Verse stuff. So I really hope they don't touch on it, because
Yeah, it
just makes
seems like they're
Spider-Man
just
too
doing like
complicated.
technology stuff, which is a lot simpler to understand.
Yeah, you
Well,
don't have
like-
to talk about the Spider God who bestows spider powers and everything.
But they still got to deal with the multiverse type of thing, though,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
which in and of itself has already been so inconsistent
Mm-hmm.
across like literally every Marvel film.
Oh,
Oh, and I know there are some Spider-Men that we have not spotted in the trailer yet.
it's true. There are quite a few. I'm not going to explain them because I have to do research. But we actually
Well-
got to start with Spider Punk's going to look, which is cool.
Spider-Punk.
There's the one of the spider armors. It's in the Marvel Spider-Man game. the
Oh yeah, I
PlayStation.
remember. Yeah,
It
I
has
remember
like
you
a
mentioned
big
that.
red hood helmet, and it looks really cool. I think it's just a spider armor. That
that
one's
Mark III?
there. No, I don't think it's an official spider armor, because they have Mark III is a black and gold one, where this is red mostly and has like a collar that sticks up.
Oh,
Spider-Man India is actually seen in trailer, and he looks so good. There's a cowboy Spider-Man in the background. You can see Spider-Cat. There's been people pointing out a bunch that say, hey, maybe this is Spider-Man from Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Probably
The
not.
what?
Who knows?
well, I
I
mean, there's
think
always a
I
chance.
There's always a chance. I think I see Ultimate Spider-Man in the background from like the early 2000s Ultimate reboot. Who knows? Oh, also Scarlet Spider's here, and he looks really good too. Like really, really good. He
Really, really
probably
good.
is the coolest looking Spider-Man on the poster.
Didn't you say that they also had like Marvel's Spider-Man, well, Insomniac one
They do
From-
on the extended Chinese poster, I'm pretty
on the
sure.
extended Chinese poster?
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
smack dab like right in the front,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. And he's in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
If
there is.
anybody wants to know more about the trailer or what's in the trailer, Tyler did do a
I
breakdown
did it.
episode.
Spider Hombre! Anyway. Ding, ding, ding. The witch is dead. The Flash TV show is finally coming to an end after 9 seasons of agony.
okay,
I'm
fair
so
enough.
happy to see the actors go. Ding, ding, ding. My suffering has come to an end.
But does
As
that
this show
watch
has
all of it?
only ever dropped off the deep end after the 4th season.
affect the rest of the Arrowverse?
It's all dead already. It's the last standing member of the Arrowverse.
The last standing member
Outside-
of the Arrowverse.
Outside of
It's the
Superman
first
and
and the
Lois,
last.
which is like dubiously connected. But
Dubiously-
ding, ding, ding.
Oh boy,
Flash
that's
is dead.
scaring me.
This episode is getting quite long, so I'll quickly mention what I had for my shows. The Last of Us TV show. I know Kaiser is not happy about it, but I'm hyped.
He's not here. He's
Right,
not
he is
here.
not here. He's gone.
And then Nathan, what'd you have?
The Mandalorian season 3. I mean, what?
Yeah, I mean,
More Star Wars.
probably
More
be
Star
good.
Wars? Yeah. There's nothing else to say about that.
More watchable Star Wars.
Maybe.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you
who
still gotta
knows?
watch. You still gotta watch all the animated stuff.
Not happening.
You gotta do it. I'm gonna force you to.
Thank you for joining us and discussing what video games and movies we're excited for in 2023. We'd love it if you could follow us on Twitter and listen to future episodes on Spotify and iTunes. Join our community Discord server to continue today's discussion. And we'll see you next time on the Switch Clicks podcast.